All right, how's it going? My name's Ethan, and I'm here with Jason,
Hey,
and we're doing a freshman project. All right, so let's get right into it. So first question: what have you learned? Um, well, I learned that waffles are the best.
yeah, that was probably the highlight of this year.
Yeah.
Um, the number one thing that I've learned is never trust a pancake.
Oh, and I also learned how to do a proper push-up.
Oh,
And what logos, pathos, and ethos are.
I don't remember those.
Well, I mean, like we just did them. So.
I mean, I still don't remember them.
Oh, and I also learned that I was getting my latitude and longitude mixed up, and that
Yeah,
and that I thought latitude was longitude and longitude was latitude. So.
I learned how not to flip a pancake.
And how do you not flip a pancake?
You pour the batter on and you just let it sit there and
Oh,
die.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, and I learned how to make crepes. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was this year.
Yeah. All right. What would you have done differently if given the chance? Well, I
I would have never attempted to make a pancake.
yeah, I would have never went around saying that I was a pancake.
Oh, you dirty traitor.
I was a pancake for the first few months of high school, but then I had a waffle that just changed my whole view. Yeah.
So on another serious level, what's the question?
Um, what would you have done differently if given the chance?
I would have, I wouldn't have tried so hard first and second quarter. I don't know about you, but I worked my ass off first and second, and I had routines and stuff like that, but no bueno, you know? I don't need it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have tried as hard my first few quarters because, like, I mean, it got me some good grades. At the mid quarter, I was at like almost straight A's, except for English. I got a nice C there. Yeah. I think that if I would have just taken it a bit more mellow.
Wait, you got a C in English?
Yeah.
What a noob.
So yeah, if I probably would have taken things more mellow third quarter, and then just fourth quarter, you know?
Fourth quarter.
Yeah. All right. What advice to incoming freshmen do you have?
I advise incoming freshmen to keep on track and stay in school, because if you miss a couple days, you're going to be way far behind. And go to your office hours, because if you don't go to that, you're just going to fall behind even more. But I do have to say, I think it was third quarter. Yeah, it was third quarter. I fell behind, and one specific teacher called me in almost every day for office hours, in which made me fail my other classes. So work outside of school too. It's very important.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't miss school. I take a foreign language, and so it's like I miss school, and then I miss the entire alphabet, and then and then I come back and I don't know how to spell bacon in German. We didn't learn that, but that would have been cool. I would also advise, make friends. Don't not talk to people.
I mean, there's some people that don't like talking.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you find some people with similar interests. For example, waffles.
Yeah.
You make some good friends.
Yeah, like definitely. Like I mean, you and I were friends last year,
Yeah.
so that's kind of just there. Dilvar, we're just friends, but
Jared.
Jared, that's a new one,
That is.
and you know, the waffle connection between us, it just sparked, and it was just like, man, gotta make them fresh waffles.
Mm. Fresh waffles.
Mm-mm-mm. Not those hard, crispy, frozen waffles.
Mm-mm.
Fresh.
Fresh. Right off the waffle iron.
Yeah.
I need to get a waffle iron.
Need to get a job.
Oh, also, some other advice I'd have is, if you're turning 15, read the book before you take the permit test, because I tried that. I tried not reading it and just
Yep.
taking online tests. I failed the first time. I was 2 questions away, man.
Should read the book.
I know, man. I know. But now I got my permit. Now I'm moving on to license soon.
No, you're not.
No, I am not.
Not there.
All right. What moments from this year caused you to pause, think about your place in the world?
All right. Well, I'd have to say, when I walked up to that fine gentleman and didn't say a single word, and he threw up the Waffle Gang sign, that made me think, and I was like, yeah, this is a good life.
Oh, dang.
Waffles for life.
All right. But on a more serious note, I forgot when it was.
No, that made me realize my life, bro.
Oh,
I
did it?
realized why waffles are my life.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to make some hard dedication.
I got you. Some things that made me stop and think about my place in this world is one time I was sitting in the car and I was just thinking, what are seatbelts? They're just kind of cloth covering our abdomen. I mean,
Wait, what? What did you say?
they're just kind of fabric, like covering our torso. I mean,
Are you talking about t-shirts?
no. I'm talking about seatbelts.
Oh,
I mean-
seatbelts. Got you. The first time I thought you said RC cars, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
All right, but yeah. I really can't think of any moments that this year that caused me to pause.
I mean, I could speak one for you.
All right.
When the Waffle Gang was created.
Oh yes, that reminds me. All right, so I was just sitting at the lunch table, and Jason here comes up and says, "Yo, waffles or pancakes?" And I'm just like, "Well, I just had this life-changing waffle," and so I was like, "Waffles for life, and waffles for life."
Thus, the Waffle Gang created.
All right. What did you like about this year, and what did you dislike?
What did I like? I enjoyed, as far as classes, I enjoyed, both culinary classes, and PE.
PE.
So many times, man.
Well, in terms of classes, I really liked autos. Jared was in autos. I didn't even know he was in autos with me.
And Adrian Toi.
Yeah, and then also culinary arts, of course, and ceramics. That's a really fun class. I'd suggest that everybody take it.
Ceramics?
Ceramics, dude. I don't know why. I just love ceramics.
What if someone doesn't like ceramics?
Well, too bad.
What if they like porcelain?
If they like porcelain, they're gonna have to go try ceramics. It's life changing, right? But I also like world studies and stuff, and I have a really cool teacher, Mr. Johnson. He's dope. All right. Um,
He's dope.
I also like that I branched out and tried new things. I joined the track team. Found that
Yes.
out. I found out that I am a I sprint. Pretty good at that. If I do say so myself.
I'm glad that I attempted to apply myself. I would probably apply myself a bit harder next year. But I do have to say I am kind of the reason Ethan's in track.
Oh yeah, you are.
That kind of just... I wanted to join track. He was like, cool, I'll join too. I never joined track. And thus left him in track.
Oh yeah, and some more advice I have for incoming freshmen is participate. All right, join clubs. The Adventure Club.
The Adventure Club is very fun.
Yeah, I was in that for a little while. Oh, and I'd also advise if you have smart remotes on your phones, don't turn off TVs.
Don't turn off TVs.
Yeah.
Don't change the TV channels with your universal remotes.
I got banned from the hallways for doing that.
Yeah, they're not very happy about that.
That's why I had to stop going to the Adventure Club.
Adventure Lab?
Yep. Adventure Club. Anyway. All right. So what did you dislike about this year?
I'd have to say the teachers, how much they push for stuff.
Oh my God.
Like
Yeah.
they over exaggerate everything.
Yep.
This is serious. This is gonna be the hardest test ever, and you guys, it means your grade. It means whether you're gonna fail or not. And it's a pretty basic test, and it's just like,
Right.
why are you freaking me out over this, bruh?
I had one teacher one time saying, "Oh, this is gonna be like a really big grade," and then later they made it formative,
Yep.
and I was just like, "I'm done. I quit."
I can tell you first things first. I'm the realist. Dude, no, Sean John, however,
Oh yeah.
when he changed everything to summative, what was it? Yeah, he changed all the little tiny tests to summative,
Oh, I remember that.
and that was a big freak out, and then he just changed it back. And I was
know. It really got you working though, didn't it?
why are you doing this, teachers?
All right, I was pretty good at social studies. Sorry,
Yeah.
world studies. I had straight masteries on everything.
Straight masteries.
Straight masteries,
Watch,
except like
after this video goes up, you're gonna fail.
yeah. All right, I will update you on that. If I fail, I will tell you guys. All right. So how have you grown personally this year?
Personally, I'd say the biggest growth, man. I'm not as big as a... Oh, I don't know about that one either. I'd say the Waffle Gang's grown,
Indeed.
you know? That's grown on me. That's become a big part of my life.
Right.
I'd say also doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's picked up a lot this school year. It was
Yeah.
very slow before that.
You know, I actually wanted to do YouTube for this, except I didn't because
You know, I did it a long time before, but you know, stuff happened.
Right.
Had to make a couple redos, and we're back on track. Semi, not really. Again,
Not really. Yeah, I'm kind of back off track. You know,
I'm a lot more on track than I was at the beginning of this year.
right. Yeah, I'd been having some internet issues the other week, the other month. Anyway, I feel personally I've grown a lot this year. I can now speak partial German.
You're like a first grader in German?
Yeah.
Maybe? Not really?
Yeah, I'm actually like a first grader in German right now.
I'd say kindergarten.
Yeah. I am about there.
I'm about there in Spanish as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Speak a little bit of Spanish for us.
Speak a little bit of Spanish for us.
Yes.
Ole, me llamo Jason.
Right.
Como te llamas?
Gut. Ik ben Ethan. Ik ben Scorpion. Ik ben 15 jaar old.
Ich bin Adolf.
Oh God. Gut gemacht.
Einspiel.
Yeah, if you don't know where we're coming from with this, don't worry.
Go watch the Kartoffel.
Yeah, go watch that. Go watch that train wreck.
And the new Kartoffel.
Oh, the new Kartoffel order. That right there. That one was the best. Better than Kartoffel.
The new potato order.
Oh yeah, Kartoffel is potato in German. Thought I'd let you all know. All right. So, how was this year meaningful to you?
Meaningful.
I swear, if you say Waffle Gang.
I won't say Waffle Gang.
Okay.
But what do you mean by meaningful?
I don't know. Like, hold on. All right. We're back. How is this year significant?
How is this year significant?
Yeah, like,
As opposed to other years?
yes.
Uh,
What is special about this year?
what was special about this year? Besides the Waffle Gang, what was special this year?
Besides the Waffle Gang.
I'd have to say making friends with Jared
Oh, right.
and becoming a master rank cook chef.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
You know, Culinary 3 next year. Pretty
Okay.
exciting. It's going good. Jared and I got our first Michelin star.
Oh,
If
nice.
you don't know what that is, it's, well, as far as in the class, it's just a little tiny star that means that you're a good cook.
Nice. All right. So for me, this year has been meaningful. Opposed to other years, it was well, this is my first year at high school, so you know, that was pretty cool. I must say, middle school, I did not like middle school. I don't really remember much of elementary school.
You You're one of those people, you don't remember stuff?
Yeah. Well, like, I take it in, right, and then I just expel it, and like I just forget about it,
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, yeah. Anyway,
I'd say from a high school, is high school better than middle school?
yes, indeed it is.
It is. Is high school more fun than middle school?
Oh yeah. In middle school, we had like what 4 electives. We had 4 electives.
Yeah, our electives were pretty boring.
was-
However,
It was computer science,
our core classes
right?
they feel like repeats of 7th and 8th grade.
They kind of do.
Science, pretty much 7th grade.
Yay. Well, 8th grade. Well, I guess-
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Maybe even a bit of 6th grade in there. Let's see. English, I guess, was... No.
English is like the same all the time, though, right? You're just
Yeah.
learning
It's pretty
grammar,
much-
spelling.
Math is kind of new, you know?
That algebra stuff.
Yeah,
Whew.
that stuff's important. History, same old, if you know what I'm saying. No pun intended.
Yeah.
And, but cooking, that's,
Oh yeah.
that's an advancement. That's something you always will need throughout life,
Yep.
unless you eat top ramen all the time.
Dude, that'll be my life. I'm ramen king.
Really? I'm waffle king.
Oh yeah. I'm. Can I be waffle archduke?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Something I'd like to add to the dislikes is the small schools that we get put into.
Oh, yeah, that's very... I feel like it's not that important, but it does split up.
Yeah.
However, it's still possible to be friends throughout that.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to be like an engineer, an architect, or something.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't sure which small school I was supposed to go into because there's like the arts, which is Bach, and then there's like health and stuff, which is Champs, which I signed up for, and then there's Discovery, which is like everything else.
From what you mean, Jared, I'm assuming we're all thinking the same. Champs. We picked Champs because of the teachers.
Yeah.
We didn't pick Champs because of we want to be health. We don't want to be doctors.
Mm-mm.
We want to be, engineers or something with video games or
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if a video game opportunity hits first,
Oh dang.
I'll take that.
I'll take it. I'm down. I'm down to learn graphic design.
Just saying. If you get me some of them subs though, and you start making me some money, I'm down to do YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I
You
mean,
know.
I'd say that I want to be a YouTuber, but that doesn't sound like a legitimate career choice. So
You never know. If you work hard at anything, anything's possible.
I do want to work hard. I have a question. Is cereal soup?
Is cereal soup.
Yeah.
It is a wheat and sugar soup, I'd like to say.
Exactly. So then is a hamburger a sandwich?
A hamburger is a steak, a ground steak on top of a bun.
Exactly. So a hamburger pretty much is a sandwich because
Yeah.
Yeah. So cereal is soup and hamburgers are sandwiches.
Correct?
Bam. I don't know why. All right. So where
And
do
a
you help?
waffle is not a pancake.
No, that is true. Waffles are not pancakes because waffles are better. Anyway, where do you hope to go from here?
Sophomore.
Yeah,
But I'm assuming that question means for farther future.
yeah.
Like, what do you see yourself doing now that you've experienced your first year of high school?
Yeah.
Has your thought changed? Um, again, I don't know how serious you guys are about it. I think it'd be pretty cool to, like, own a house together and, like, maybe own a store or something, an entertainment place.
Right. And making bank.
Do something together as a crew. I've always hated being alone, and
Yeah.
if I had to go live by myself and just always going back and forth from work to school to home, that I would be insane.
Yeah. Honestly, I do hope to go to a sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your credits going?
My credits, I don't know.
Are you on the track to success?
I think I am on the track to success.
Haven't failed any classes?
I have not failed any classes.
So you're good.
Although this one time back in middle school, I almost failed English.
Middle school, thank God when we went to middle school, it did not count.
Oh my gosh. thank
Sorry,
God.
8th graders now, aka future freshmen. Your 8th grade year counts, and you have to pass that to get into 9th grade.
Yeah.
We didn't have to do that. Thus, I failed a lot of 8th grade.
Yeah.
So I'd say I've improved a lot.
I would say you have. How many classes are you passing right now?
All?
All. Good job, Jason.
Never
Good.
failed a class in high school. Never failed a 7th grade class. 8th grade, I failed about 3/4.
Oh.
Yep, I was gone for 1/4.
Nice.
Fourth quarter, I gave up, and third quarter, I was behind. I was gone the first week, and it left me behind for like the rest of it.
All right. Honestly, from here, I hope to get to. I want to either get into UCLA or
Yep.
UC Berkeley,
UC Berkeley or UCLA?
or maybe MIT. I'm not sure.
MIT. Well, I mean, you want to do engineering, yeah?
Yeah.
What about OIT?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just branching out there because California's in need of some water, and the last thing they need is someone else to come and start taking their water.
OIT's not in California.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the UC Berkeley and UCLA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So go to OIT, and it snows all the time there.
Whoop whoop. I like snow. I'm a
Plenty of
snowboarder.
water. Yeah, well, there's no mountains in Klamath Falls.
Oh. All right. Well, I can't go there now.
Nope.
By the way, snowboards are the best.
Snowboard while eating a waffle.
Yeah,
That would be life.
that would be life, dude. That would look kind of weird, though, don't you think?
Nope.
Dude, waffle sandwich.
And that will be on my speech for World Studies.
Waffle sandwich? Oh, nice.
Yes, waffles versus pancakes. I'll try and get somebody to film it.
All right.
A boss sauce I am.
All right. Well, all right. That was the first podcast of my freshman year. Thank you all for watching.
The first podcast, are you doing more?
You know what? I might do more.
More freshman podcast,
No,
or
no, 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 no. Just more podcasts, you know.
well, I mean, you should come join the Waffle Pod and maybe do some more podcasts.
You know what? I think I will. So this is going to be the last podcast on my channel, maybe, but not the last podcast I participate in.
Are you uploading this on your channel, or would you like to upload this on the Waffle House?
I'll upload it on. I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Well, since it's both of us, I'd say you can put it on the Waffle House.
Alright, we'll put it on there then.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Peace.
Listening.
Watching. Well, they are watching the Take It From a Freshman logo here.